Hi and welcome back to Score Game. We're gonna start the first chapter, Oxfoxed, and in this episode I think we're only going to explore the base. I don't know if we're gonna do any missions, but we'll see. Okay, so we got these 5 items because we we looted all the items in the previous mission. Okay, we got a pistol suppressor, a bulletproof vest, umbrella, a light armor, but we can't really use the light armor because we just start combat. It's openly hostile if we use it, so we can only use it if we decide to go in the mission and kill everyone right off the bat, which I don't think I'm gonna do. Okay, secret documents collected, new secret file, a new agent candidate, new intel, and trade contact cleaner. I don't even know what this means. Okay, so everything I got right now is completely different than what I got the first time I played. So it's randomly generated. Okay, we got some experience for our guys.
Fender's on the line.
Someone must have told him about our little trip. Put him through.
Agent Deadman, I regret to inform you an inspection of your operations is imminent.
Why is that?
Hard to be sure, but my money is on the allegations of an unsanctioned operation in Pakistan.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Leslie isn't your handler anymore. I am. Keep ignoring that, and you'll lose the squad. Fender out.
Okay, so even the base is completely different. The rooms weren't in these positions the last time I played. Okay, so let's explore. The crew quarters is where we can do our agents' perks. Like for example, let's look at the Deadpan. He has faster crafting, bonus experience for recon jobs, and this agent is loyal and impervious to enemy influence. Okay, and we get an extra perk because we leveled up. You can pick one from the given selection of perks. For each new perk slot there will be a new random set to choose from. Perks are permanent. Okay, so increase maximum hit points, or increase the width of the overwatch cone, or protects from loss of damage threshold caused by corrosive substances. Increase the maximum range of the overwatch cone. I'm gonna go for sure, like I'm really sure of this, I'm gonna go for the maximum hit points because, as I told you, in order to knock down enemies we have to have higher HP than them. So having so increasing our maximum hit points is really useful. Okay, so we increased it to 107, that's insane. So we pretty much can knock everyone down with Deadpan. Okay. Circularity influences hit points and fire points. Respiratory influences damage threshold and movement range. Sensory influences maximum awareness, overwatch field and sight range. And motoric influences action points, awareness, regeneration and dodge cost. Okay, and we have some stats over here. We can see the maximum action points, fire points. I told you we can increase them, but I don't really know how. Guess we'll see later. Dodge cost. So if I understand what this dodge cost means is we need 32 awareness in order to dodge, so in order to take the minimum damage from a weapon. Awareness regen 21. Okay, let's see the others. 35 and 20, 35. Oh, so pretty much everyone is the same. Okay. Actually, Canasta leveled up, but Duran didn't level up. That's pretty weird. I think we killed more guys with Duran in the previous mission. I don't know why he didn't level up. And I don't really know what this hit over here is. So yeah, okay, let's check the others. So Canasta. He has 2 secret perks. A secret to be revealed, either a hidden talent or the effect of a conspiracy brainwashing. Okay, I don't really know how to unlock these secret perks, but we can get another perk. Okay, increase hit points, increase critical timer. Agent takes longer to bleed out. As I told you, if they reach 0 HP, we have like 5 turns or something to stabilize them or they die, so this increases the critical timer. Dancer decreases awareness cost of dodging. That's pretty good actually. This is the distance at which enemy agents can detect this agent in disguise. This agent's disguise. Oh, this is also good. What should I go with? I mean, he has 86 HP. Oh my god, all the perks are actually good here. But if I choose one, the next perk I'm gonna unlock are gonna be completely different. I think I'm still gonna go with HP. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with HP. Okay, and Duran didn't get a new perk. He has 2 secret perks. This guy doesn't even have perks. And neither this guy don't have perks. Okay, so we talked about the perks. Now this training over here, everyone has a training. I think we're gonna unlock more trainings later, but yeah, I don't know how. So this training over here that this guy has gives him this ability. Upon healing other characters, this character also restores a small amount of HP. And he is proficient with these 2 weapons. And we can even change his training to these other 2 trainings. For example, this one is proficient with these other 4 guns, but he's not gonna be able to use this ability anymore because we changed his training. So it's not really worth it, because in order to change the training it costs $600 and yeah, it's not worth it. We don't really want anything like this ability. We get the blinding laser and pain stimulus. When hit, the agent receives a bonus to damage from firearms. Yeah, we don't really want to change the training because it costs money, and we're just gonna stick with the trainings they already have. Okay, Canasta actually has opportunities. Confers bonus damage against suppressed characters. Okay, so this is like a passive, and she can only use, she's only proficient with this weapon. Well, from what I understand, proficiency means that I can attach, I can modify the weapons. Like, she's proficient with this Estrella weapon, and we can put modifications for it. But she can use the other weapons, but we can't modify them. Like, so look at this, proficiency is required for weapon modding. Yeah, so we can only put modifications for Estrella here. And that one is proficient with 4 guns, and they also have some abilities here that we can see here. Like, we already saw the Zen ability and Emphatic upon healing other. Okay, so this other ability is the ability from the training. Restore awareness of other character, and training ability, training abilities, and restore awareness of. Okay, so both of these guys have the same ability. The next shot from this character cannot be dodged by the target. Interesting. And this guy can reveal the area, we already know that. Okay, enough with the crew quarters. In the infirmary, if our characters are gonna get injured in missions, we're gonna have to put them here and wait for them to heal up. Nothing more to tell about that one. Okay, this one is the most important one in my opinion, because we can craft items here. We can only craft flashbang and lockpicks for now. And oh, and one other thing, we can also equip here weapons, I mean items and vests and things like that. But I don't know something, I mean I'm not sure about something. For example, that pen has a first aid kit and a smoke grenade. So the thing I don't know is, if I use the first aid kit once, I think it doesn't remove it. Like, I can use it one every mission, I don't have to make another one. But I'm not sure about that. Like, if I use the smoke grenade, I think I can use it again in the next mission without crafting it, but I'm not sure. That's how it works. So we're gonna have to see that. Okay, so as I was saying, we can only craft these 2 things. We can find more blueprints in missions or things like that. And we can also have tech upgrades here. We can unlock the forger facility. So we can get, as you can see, we get $40 every hour. And if we unlock the forger facility, we're gonna get extra money. We can unlock the tactical recon job, so we can have we can use the ability that shows the enemies. Like we have a guy in a building and he tells us if someone is inside the building, like we saw in the tutorial mission. But I don't find that useful, so I'm not gonna go for it yet. Increase the agent limit. We have only 5 agents for now. It's gonna increase it actually to 10. I thought it was going to increase it by 1, but it actually increases the cap to 10. That's pretty insane. We can also have an additional investigation board. We didn't talk about that yet. One more infirmary slot. We don't really need that yet. Maximum danger increased, effectively reducing the risk of raids and related losses. So we have this danger meter over here, and if this danger meter reaches a certain point, I think enemy agents are gonna attack the base or something and we lose. So this just increases the max cap, but well, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen if the danger meter reaches its end, but nothing good. So in order to, the only way to reduce the danger is to move our base of operations, and that costs like a lot of money. It costs like $8K, like that's insane. And more hideout candidates discovered on the world map. The thing I'm gonna go for is this forger facility, because we want more money to get everything else. Also, we're gonna unlock more tech upgrades as we progress through the game. For now we only have these ones. So as I said, I'm gonna go for the forger facility, and in order to craft an item we need the character, and it takes him like, I don't know, it takes him like 8 hours. I mean, for Deadpan it takes 8 hours because it has faster crafting. For Canasta, for example, it takes 12 hours. But I'm not gonna craft anything. I don't really want the lockpick or the flashbang. The lockpick, in missions there are gonna be some locked doors, and we can use the lockpick, I guess, to open them. I haven't tried it, but I don't think it's that useful, and it takes up an item slot. So instead of having a first aid kit, we're gonna have the lockpick, so that's not really great. The thing I want is another flashbang, but we don't have another flashbang. The flashbang is not a flashbang. What am I saying? The frag grenade. The frag grenade is really good. Okay, so where should I go now? Now we go for the analytics. Okay, so in analytics we can move hideout if we find on the world map an either hideout place, and there's this investigation board. Here, let's go to the tutorial. Okay, notice a classified person. Draw a line between 2 related files. So we need to find the same name, like here, Dean McMakin and Dean McMakin, and connect them. And we're gonna connect Larry here to Larry here, and Aguirre, or not Aguirre, Chamberlain to Chamberlain. Additional intel is obtained from informers, interrogation, and during tactical missions, among others. In this tutorial we'll get it for free. Okay, so we need to find the documents we found in the previous mission to unlock these things over here. And for example, we have 2 words for this one, but for this one we don't have any words, so we're gonna have to go inside here and figure out the keywords from the context of the sentences. Look for codenames for agents, places, and organizations. So for example, this over here, cover girl before you throw another fit. So cover girl here is a codename, so we're gonna have to click it, but it appears we have to click Aguirre first. Okay, now find 2 other missing. So cover girl is gonna be a codename for sure. Cover girl before you throw another fit. Yes, I have read your report on the incident at the Atlanta convention, but even if you're intel about Big Daddy, so maybe Big Daddy, yeah, Big Daddy crossing state border 2 days prior, losing his tail for a whole of 40 hours is true, It's all circumstantial evidence. I still called the guard's office in case they wanted to press charges. They told me explicitly to drop it. Okay, so we found all the code names. And now we just have to do the rest of the connections. Covert girl goes here, Aguirre goes here, and Big Daddy doesn't go anywhere. Okay, not all the words have a connection. Okay, we only have these mercenary dossiers, but okay, let's do this. Xcom, glorified street gang from downtown LA veterans who were conscribed for Vietnam returned only to take gang operations in a new direction and establish a private military company. Xcom operatives favor close quarters and may mask their approach by deploying smoke. Pro Pitcher. Okay, so this is the codename. Pro Pitcher is a known former operative now in charge of external business. See the photos with taken in recent months. According to our analysts, Xcom may be working security. This doesn't really make any sense. Okay, so we only have 3 intels. I mean, we can find the phone names. Tornado. Well, some amateur space watchers from observed it pass overhead the mat and started an official inquiry with ages past. I suggest you get to pay them a visit or use our contacts in control group to scare them silent. Okay, so control group was one of them, and there's another one. What's my actual code name? Not official inquiry with ages past. An official inquiry with ages past. What a weird code name. Okay, and let's do this one from Astrid Meyer. I will be thoroughly unreachable for the next 2 days in Black Box, in the interest of enjoying this brief holiday the fullest. Black Box. Okay, fullest. I am establishing the following contact protocols. Contact my only if our friend blue belt surfaces. Okay, we found all of them, but we can't really do the connections because we need 8 more intels for this dossier. So I mean, I can connect these two, and inside my insect bytes I can connect these two, and I don't think we can connect anything else. Okay, we're gonna come back to this after we collect the intel. We can collect the intel from gathering it from missions, from informers on the war map, and I think also from capturing enemy agents, but I'm not sure about that one. We'll see. Okay, so we can also assign here a guy to the investigation board, but the only thing he's gonna do is connect the dots for us and find the code names. So he's pretty useless. He doesn't find new files or new intel. He doesn't really do anything. So if we're lazy, don't want to do this manually, we just put a guy here to do it for us. But I'm gonna do it manually because that's more fun. So this thing over here doesn't really matter. Okay, we don't want to do anything else for now. Yep, we don't do anything. So we go to the war map. Okay, managing your espionage network is all about deciding who goes where and when. Enemy agents are conducting operations with more or less dire consequences. Your job is to find them, assess the danger, and decide whether to stop them or conserve your resources. Every job and every assignment takes time to complete. While you are in the hideout, time is paused. You can only activate. So in order to pass time, we have to go here and start time. And for now, we don't have anything on the war map, so we just have to pass time and wait for something to happen. This is where our base of operations is, and activities are gonna happen on these areas over here. Okay, so at least something happens. Suspicious activity. Over time, suspicious activity appears around the world. There may be enemy operations, friendly informers, additional hideout candidates, or just harmless false positives. Okay, so now there's a suspicious activity here, and we need to send an agent. I'm gonna send Deadpan, and I'm also gonna send Canasta. We pass time so they can reach it. And now something happened. As enemy activity progresses, your options to deal with it become more and more limited. It pays to investigate enemy activity as soon as possible. Your final option to foil enemy plans is to launch a tactical mission. You can do it right until the enemy activity is over. Okay, so it takes another 22 hours for this enemy activity to finish, and if we don't stop it before the bar reaches the end here, our danger is gonna get increased by 137. So, as I told you, if our danger here gets increased, I think we lose or something. And we only have 4 options. We can interrupt the op, but we need 2 agents, and it takes 16 hours to do that. And we can only do it if the bar hasn't reached this point, because we need 16 hours. So if the enemy is gonna finish the mission in like 15 hours, we can't interrupt the op anymore. So we're gonna have to have 2 agents at this location to do that. We can tell an agent, which requires 13 hours, and 3 agents apparently. I haven't checked this one yet because I have to research personal surveillance equipment in the workshop, and I didn't do that yet. And this tactical recon thing, it requires 10 hours, 2 agents, and we just get recon when we assault the mission, because the final option is just to assault the mission. So we go inside the mission like the previous one, and I think we're gonna do that because if we interrupt the op, we just stop the enemy activity, but we don't really get anything. So anything else we can do? I don't think so. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside. We can assault even when there's only 1 hour left, but as I said, we need two agents on the location, because for the example, if I want to send another agent to this location, it takes them like 1 hour to reach it. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna assault, and we can only assault for now with only 2. Wait, I sent Durant. I thought I sent Canasta. Should we just go with Durant? Like, Canasta is here. Wait, what? Okay, Durant, I'm gonna remove you, and I'm gonna put Canasta. Canasta has 106 HP and Durant 107, so we're pretty much able to knock everyone. Okay, so Canasta, you go here, assign. But the thing I don't like is how do I go in? This hit over here, I don't really understand what it means. I think the disguise doesn't work if the hit is too much or something. Like these 2 guys that didn't go inside the mission, they don't have any hit at all. So I don't know how this works. Okay, let's try it. Fine, but I'm actually gonna save because I don't know how the hit works. You cannot use any support because we didn't use it. Okay, equipment. I'm not gonna use the flashbang. Reduces awareness of all characters in the area of effect. I want the flag grenade. And first kit is okay. And for Deadpan, smoke grenade. Produces a cloud of smoke that blocks line of sight. I think actually the flashbang is better. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Canasta has 2 secret perks, we don't know. He can use the Estrala. Do we have any modifications? We don't. And Durant, we don't have. Not Durant, Deadpan. Deadpan has 3 pistols, but we don't own any of them, from what I know. Yeah, we only have the French DEO, and he's not proficient with it, so we can't use the pistol suppression mod. and we don't have any mods for anything else, so okay. Oh, we also want to equip her with a bulletproof vest. And also cannot use disguise, tactical recon not researched. What? Tactical recon not researched. Also, we need a tactical recon to use the disguise. Oh, I didn't know that. And I kind of need the disguise. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna interrupt the op. I'm gonna interrupt this op and known enemy agents. Identities of enemy agents may be revealed randomly via secret document or deliberately by performing the local agent job. When an agent is revealed, so is their current activity. Okay. Over time, agents obtain new identities and need to be revealed again. Okay. Okay, so he's doing the courier here is the guy. We know he's an enemy agent. Again, we're gonna interrupt the op, and I want to research the recon, so I can have one of my agents disguised. Okay, let's just pass time.
This might be bad timing, but you have a package from Leslie in operations.
Okay, we got a random package from Leslie. That was some first-rate espionage work. I'm talking about mine, of course. Of course. Since the intel proved so accurate, I must assume the rest of it is worth checking out as well. I need another favor. Find a man called Aguirre. He's neck deep in this. Also, he's an asshole. Dossier attached. Okay. His secret documents or secrets are shorthand for valuable information. Investigation board intel, crafting blueprints, and many more. Secret documents are usually obtained through informers by finding them on missions and by solving files on the investigation board. Especially the latter options rewards you with some of the best secrets out there. Okay, we got another dossier. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna read this because it doesn't. Actually, this one makes sense. I read it before. Okay, so we learn about this Aguirre, who I think is part of the main story. So, summary profile: impulsive, vengeful. Known history: he's born in 73. No, he's born in 59, and in 73 April, arrested by Puerto Rican police on charges of petty theft. This guy is getting arrested already when he's 14. He's missed with a warning. Within the same year, arrested twice more, but every time while out without serving any time due to his young age. So he got arrested like 3 times when he was 14. Then 3 years later, sentenced to 25 years in local prison for the murder of 7 people, including 2 of his own gang members. Well, that escalated quickly. I mean, getting arrested 3 times at 14 and then switched to 25 years in prison for murdering 7 people. That's just insane. Escapes within 6 months from detention. And then he escapes, like, come on. And 1 year later, appears for the first time in DEA records as a local enforcer in Miami. Okay. DEA runs surveillance under Chilean reps file and confirms he's making money on the side as talent hunter. For several brothers, evidence for multiple sexual assaults and kidnapping throughout the year, never prosecuted due to formal reasons. 1 year later, disappears from DA's radar. Possible sightings in Cuba. We suspect he underwent training by counterintelligence. 2 years later, spotted again in Miami. 2 years later, arrested by DA during Operation Tiburon, released upon intervention from undisclosed government agency. And the same year, officially enrolls as volunteer with Good Samaritans of America. Sightings in various Middle Eastern nations. Suspected continued smuggling operations. Okay, so I don't really detect the word we have to find, the code name. Chilean reps, okay. Okay, and we don't have any more intel. We need to collect 8 more to do anything with this dossier. We're just gonna leave it for now. And what else happened here? Oh, we can explore a lot of activities. Okay, I'm gonna send Forbes here, I'm gonna send Lone Star here, and apparently Durant here. And we need one more, but we're out of agents. Acquire located. We track down Aguirre. Officially, he coordinates maritime transports for charity called Good Samaritans of America. We just need to wait until he makes a suspicious move and follow him to his destination. We got 2 more intel, but we still don't have enough. Unlock the forger facility. Okay, we finally got the forger facility. But the sad thing about this is we need a guy to work the forgery, and all of our agents are pretty occupied right now. Okay, we can optimize printing press and agents forge more cash, but I'm gonna go for this recon so we can go on missions. Takes 8 hours. Okay, it's okay. What do we have here? Aguirre's activity. Okay, unless specified otherwise, enemy activity that is signified the storyline has no time limit and can be acted upon at your discretion. Thus you can explore the story of the game at your own pace. Okay, so we don't really have to go on the main mission here if we don't want to, and we don't want to do this until, I don't know, we're gonna upgrade our guys and facilities and things like that. So I'm not gonna go on this mission yet. And we cannot interrupt the op, we can't do the assault, we can only tail Aguirre. We need 3 agents. So we're gonna have to tail Aguirre at some point, but for now let's just do other stuff. Okay, what happened here? Okay, I think there was another suspicious activity here, but apparently it disappeared, I don't know why. Okay, who is here? Lone Star, go back to base. How do you send him to base? Send agents, Lone Star. Go back to base. Okay, apparently there was nothing here, and this one disappeared for some reason. Oh my god, no, stop. I have to go to the forgery and assign this guy. I'm wasting money. Okay, so now if this guy is here and working in the forgery, we're gonna get $20 extra per hour. That's nice. Okay, the thing finally finished. Tactical recon. Back here, and I'm gonna do this one. Agents forge more cash. It's gonna get upgraded from 20 per hour to 40 per hour, which is really nice. Okay, let's continue. Okay, they stopped the top. We got some XP, not that much. We only got 10 XP. That's like killing one guy. And results: enemy job was interrupted successfully. Okay, that's that. Okay. Suspicious activity. I'm gonna send both of my guys because maybe there's gonna be another mission. Okay, there's a hideout candidate, so we can move our hideout here if we want to, but as you can see, it costs a lot, and we also move and we're gonna have an initial danger, so we don't want that. That's pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna move my guys. I'm gonna move everyone back to base. Guess I'm gonna send this guy. He's the only one available. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have an informer here. Informers provide valuable information about the enemy, access to recruits, technology, and more. Be careful, however. Once you reveal them, they are easy targets for enemy hitmen. And it takes 1 day and 5 hours for this guy to reveal a secret. And enemy agents can attack him and we can stop them, but not necessary. I mean, he can just finish the job without being attacked. which is pretty nice. Optimized printing press. Okay, we finished this one. And okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is increase the agent limit, I think. We don't need the infirmary, we don't need investigation board because it's completely useless. Maximum danger increased. This is pretty good, but we don't really need it. Our danger is 0 currently. And more hideout candidates discovered on the world map. Maybe I'm gonna take this one actually? Well, no, I'm gonna take this one because it's pointless to find more candidates if we don't have available slots. Okay, develop, increase the agent limit. Okay, and back to the map. And apparently we know 20 agents now. Okay, so this one is Aguirre. And this one is that guy that's currently not doing anything. Okay, something happened here. Send agent. I'm always gonna send the Deadpan and Canasta if available. Okay, so we also have an informer here now. We have an informer and a hideout candidate. Okay, we have 2 informers. So, oh my god. Guess I'm gonna send these 2 guys. Deadpan, and I'm also gonna send Canasta here, and we'll see. Okay, this was a lie. So Deadpan, you can go there as well. Okay, the crew quarters are finished, and as I told you, the cap increased to 10. And we're gonna go with this one next. Okay, we got another hideout here. Let's see it. Okay, 1000, but initial danger is really high. So that's pretty garbage. I'm gonna send my agents back to base. And finally we got a enemy recon, and it's already almost finished. I mean, we can interrupt it right now if we want to, but I'm gonna do tactical recon. Tactical reconnaissance of recon, or recon for short, is scouting ahead of an assault. Recon enables you to plant disguises agents on location, reveal the area map, and place agents on support positions. Okay, I didn't know that in order to have disguised agents we need to recon. I actually thought the recon was pretty useless, but apparently it's kind of a must. Okay, and it takes like 10 hours, so we still have to wait. I'm gonna send another agent here. I'm gonna send Durand because we're gonna need another agent for recon. Okay, this thing finished. We almost actually finished all the tech upgrades before going in another mission. That's insane. Okay, maximum danger. I'm gonna do this one because these other 2 are useless. We can only go with 2 agents in missions, so we don't need infirmary slots, and investigation board slots are completely useless. Maybe I should grab the lockpick since I don't need the money for anything else. Maybe I'm gonna need the lockpick, who knows. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so increase the danger. I'm curious to what it increases. I didn't research this the first time I played, so I don't know. Okay, the informer guy finished, and what did we find? Information comes from an informer in Kuwait City. Enemy revealed, courier. Okay, so we found another enemy. And what's the point of that? Upgrade required, Tick agent. He's getting a new identity in 8 hours. But what can we do about the fact that we know his identity? I don't know. Yep, he's getting a new identity soon. Courier. But what's the point of knowing his identity? Okay. Okay, now we can assault. Okay, I'm gonna assault with... Should I actually assault with Deadpan? I mean with Durant instead of Canasta? Okay, let's see what he wants. He wants a Sparrow. We have a Sparrow. And he doesn't use a gun. But he has this ability. The heartbeat sensor. And Canasta has... Sure shot. The next shot from the character cannot be dodged. I think I prefer Canasta. And she also has the perk because she leveled up. Durant is only level 2. And that pen is just awesome. Our main character. Okay, we're gonna go with Canasta. And Durant is gonna go Recon. Okay, so Recon, we only have this ability here. The tactical spotter reveals fog of war within the selected area and it makes it harder for enemies in radius to dodge incoming bullets. So if I put here another agent for Recon, we don't have a second ability, so it's pretty useless to put him. Like if we do this, he doesn't have an ability. There's no point to put a second one for now. That's why I thought Recon is pretty useless, because we only have this ability for now and I don't think it's that good, but if we can use disguise, that's a must. Okay, so who do we want to disguise? I think we're gonna disguise Deadpan actually. Am I right? Yeah, we're gonna disguise Deadpan. Okay, so the disguised guy can only use pistols, revolvers, and SMGs. And he doesn't have a body armor, and he doesn't have items. Okay, we don't really need the items. The flag grenade is on Canasta. And equipment. Okay, he's not proficient with any of them, but who cares? Okay, I guess it's time to launch the mission. Okay, but this is going to be the end for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. In the next one we're gonna play this mission, Magic Clip. And if you want to see that, check out the next video. And if you want to support my channel, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.